So why are we here today?
Oh, well, it's almost Halloween, and you presented me with this second skeleton. So we're going to talk about that.
So why the hat?
Well, it's almost Halloween. I gotta get spooky, as you say.
So what are we looking at?
I think, well, so after the last video, some people commented that the company that makes these, or at least makes things like this, I don't know if they made this one specifically, is like leaning in. They know that they're bad, and they're deliberately choosing to make like skeleton octopus and birds with skeleton feathers. But I don't, if this is in that vein, then it's better than it needed to be. Like, it's not a tripod, it's not standing on its tail, and it's not cheating and standing on its hand. I wonder if they, like, that's clearly a bird hip. Do you think they started from, like, a bird torso that they had and just built out a dromaeosaur?
I don't know.
Like, it's bad. Like, there's, even by cartoony dromaeosaur standards, like, why, it's only got one shin bone, it's only got one foot bone, the toes are reversed. This should be the second toe, and this should be the third, and there is no first toe. The hands are pronated down. The head is, of course, too big, but that's, I mean, it's a cartoon. I like that they, you know, I think we're finally moving out of cheap dinosaur stuff, thinking that the anterorbital fenestra is the eye, because they filled in the orbit properly. That's nice. Mouth doesn't really make any sense. The teeth on a theropod wouldn't, like, interlock like this. They would be, the bottom teeth would be inside the upper teeth, and the jaw wouldn't, like, have bone on the floor of it. But, like, it's standing digitigrade, it's standing with its spine roughly parallel to the ground. Its tail is embarrassingly short. Like, I think yeah, the ceratopsid even has a longer tail. You could switch these and it would be better. Ceratopsids should have the short tails, but I don't know, it's alright. I don't know if I'd be scared by it. I guess if I saw just those nostrils, I might be scared. Yeah, it's cute. The claw doesn't make any sense. The bottom surface of the claw shouldn't be flat. It should be either rounded or even like a teardrop shape, sort of sharp side on the bottom. Also, the claws are way too big. But yeah, have a happy Halloween.
Wait.
Wait?
I have another one.
Of course you do. What do you got? So why? This is such a perplexing product to come up with. Like, I guess if I was starting from, I want a dinosaur skull that holds candy, I would want it to be like a Pachycephalosaurus or a Saurolophine hadrosaur, something where I could open up the cranium and there would be room inside the skull, or even like an ankylosaur would work. But they decided they wanted the candy to be in the mouth, which means, like, you've got all this wasted space and you have to, like, cheat and make a floor of bone to the jaw again. And it doesn't even hold that much candy. You should do, like, if you want to have the candy in the jaw, you should do, like, Giraffe Titan or some other animal with a really wide mouth. Well, see, they've cheated, too, because Tyrannosaurus, as you can see from my hat, which is not accurate either, does not have this wide of a snout. Its snout is relatively narrow compared to the back of its head. See, they filled in the anterorbital fenestra with black, but then they didn't fill in the temporal fenestrae or the mandibular. And they also have the teeth interlocking. Is that that's just something we're gonna do for Halloween stuff for dinosaurs? Is have the teeth interlock like that? I guess it does hold the candy in. I do like how it stays open. It feels like it should open more. You should have done an Allosaurus. Then you could have it open way further. The range of motion. This isn't even representing the Tyrannosaurus range of motion. They could open their jaws wider than this. Did I break it? Nope. I guess it's not terrible. And like Tyrannosaurus is practically it's like on the level of Dracula or Frankenstein now, where it's kind of its own pop culture thing separate from the actual animal. So that's probably what this is. Wait a minute. This is the temporal fenestra. That means this is the orbit. And this would be the antorbital fenestra, and this would be the the maxillary foramen? So no, they did get it wrong. I said earlier that, oh, we're finally going to have not the antorbital fenestra being represented as the eye hole, but they faked me out. I thought they just had a giant orbit with angry eyes because it's a Halloween decoration, but no. I think the eye should be back here. Ridiculous.
Does your hat fit on top of it? Not really.
It looks like, what are those hats called? It looks like he's gonna go hunting in the woods. You know, with the ear flaps.
Yeah. You can have the candy.
Oh! Sweet. Literally.
Happy
Halloween,
Halloween,
everybody.